So, I'm back. Wonderful. How do I start this off? Part 2, yay! Alright, let's just get into this. I don't know if my phone can handle, like, more than 7 minutes of this junk. Alright. So, in the last video, I talked about what I would change for Season 1 of Murder Drones. And, I don't really think I went into depth for that. So, in this one, I'm going to be actually talking about the changes. I already did my things for Uzi and V and J, so I'm just gonna do the rest of the characters and what I would do for the rest of season 1 and season 2 and 3, maybe, hopefully. And not to forget, I did go very in depth for what I would do with the Sentinels, and I did a little bit of Sin too. So if I sound tired, that's because I woke up at 7 and woke up at 4 again, so I didn't get a lot of sleep, but I'm still making this because I think it's fun. Alright, so first up with the characters, we got Fad, the jockey dude. Chicken jockey. Alright, I'm sorry. So for him, I could just have him be like a background character. Maybe a few lines of dialogue. Interact with the characters, maybe be bros with N. I don't really have a lot of ideas for this guy. Because he doesn't really show up a lot. He talks like episode 1 and then just does not really much for the rest of the show, but that's what I'll do with him, I guess. Alright, next up is Lizzie, the one that also gets some of those R34 drawings. For her, I'll just probably do the same as with interact with some of the characters, have some dialogue. Like, what the hell can I do for her? Like, seriously, what can I do for her? Right, next up is Khan, and this one I actually know what to do with him. Because for the whole show, I could just have him try to be a better father for Uzi. Because he left her in the literal very first episode to die. So I could just focus on him trying to be a better wife for Nori, who is literally just a heart, and a better father for Uzi. I could actually just do that. Sounds kind of dope, though. For this next one, I know I already mentioned him in the literal first part, but Sparky, I could just have him, be like the chill dude or something. Like, he could just be there, homies with V, and, just be there to help, do some cool dinosaur tricks, do some Dominus Rex type stuff, you know what I mean? Like, he'd just be there chilling. Everyone might be afraid of him because he's a literal dinosaur, but, I mean, come on, that wouldn't be sick to have, right? Now that I'm done going over the characters that I wanted to, do for the rest of the show, I'm gonna, talk about, the changes I'm gonna do to, actually season 1 besides episode 6, which means I'm going to change episode 5 to an actual, prequel episode, and not, just, I hacked your memories or something. No, that's not. Tone down the comedy, and then boom, you have a horror episode that is a prequel, and it's cool. And yeah, that's what I would do for season 1, the big changes for it. Now that I'm done going over season 1, now it's time for me, what I do for season 2. And I think that I would make it a whole little hunt chase thing to find Sin. Last video I had said she would I'll be back and then fucks off. That's what I would do. And then I have Sin creating something, building an army of zombie drones and stuff. That Spire thing of dead drones that the disassemblies use. She would make an army with just that, and then she would create a body for the absolute solver to use to make it stronger and stuff. Come on, you have to admit that's kind of cool or something, I guess. And for the finale for the season 2, I could just send an entire army of zombie drones to the bunker and stuff, and then they just fight him off, and then they're oh, now we gotta stop Sin or something. That sounds corny. And boom, season 3. Yeah, you definitely didn't think Murder Drones having a season 3. Well, guess what? I thought of that, and I'm gonna make it peak cinema. How am I gonna start it off? Boom, Sin already built the army, and she already created the body for the absolute solver to use to make it perfection. And then Uzi finally locks the fuck in. So does N and V and like everybody else, I guess. And like I guess you could say this is where I do the whole planet's gravity just gets flipped around and now the planet's breaking apart and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna do that for season 3. For like the rest of the episodes of like season 3, I could just have him do like random bullcrap, like maybe like Uzi finally says her love to N or something. Maybe V like I don't know gets with Dad. Hell no, I would not do that. Maybe Lizzie. Oh wait, no, fuck no. And then like for the 2 finales, oh let me cook with this. So for the finales, they would like find like maybe like somewhere when like the broken piece of the planet or some would like like the planet got cooked and stuff. Like they would like finally like fight with Sin and then maybe like Uzi like gets like separated from them and then she has to fight Sin alone and then like somewhere like Jay like tackles V somewhere in the middle of nowhere now and separated and then the army is just like they're about to attack N and then he has to like absolutely lock his ass in and then he like does some ancient Titan war shit and just starts boxing them all by himself like look at my boy go. And honestly I think that's just gonna be it for this video. It's okay, sorry for leaving you on a cliffhanger my brother, but it's okay because part 3 will come soon. Bye.